Hello, Arpain here, marriage, politics, and sports. Listen, I just wanted to go ahead and do this video about a traffic stop that is making its rounds. I think a lot of people see this kind of viral, but it has a lot of parts to it. So I'm gonna stamp it after a little while. But like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I've done a few other traffic stop reaction videos. One to Ice-T. Now this one is pretty long, so I want to let you know. But we're gonna get started, and so you can enjoy it just like I have right after this. All right, so we're back. So we're gonna get started because it's long. I'm gonna stop it every 3 minutes or so. So here goes the first stop, the actual stop. So listen to this young lady, and some of this stuff is gonna be funny, even though it's not funny in reality. But you're gonna enjoy her. But she is so entitled.
Hello. Hi, Patrolman Blake of Belmar. Please have your license, registration, insurance. Who's this in front of you? You don't know who they are?
No, I don't know them. I just pulled over because I saw them pulled over and I saw you guys.
Oh, okay. Alright, just look for that real quick, okay? Hello?
Hi.
Do you know them?
No.
Oh, you're good to go. You're good to go.
But this is kind of I just pulled over because I just saw them pull over and then I saw you pull this. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's just a little confused.
Alright, do you have your driver's license and your insurance?
Yeah.
Do you know why I'm stopping you?
No, I mean, I just, like I said, I followed that guy because he pulled over, so I'm like, okay.
Yeah, do you know why I'm stopping you though? At 17th and Ocean, you blew the stop sign and cut a car off coming across the road.
No.
Okay. Okay. Do you have your insurance and your license? Is that your ID?
This is my
This is your new one?
yes, that's my New Jersey license.
Okay. You live in Elizabeth?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have your insurance card?
Yes. Can I show you a PDF file? Because that's,
Yeah, that's fine. How much have you had to drink tonight?
I only had 1 glass of wine.
1 glass of wine. Where are you coming from?
It was about like an hour ago.
Oh, okay. Where are you coming from?
I'm actually down the shore. Like I actually came from like I'm not very familiar, but it was like down the shore, like about maybe like a 7-minute drive.
From where?
I'm not very familiar, but I'm from like a town.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where you're coming from.
So already, this really isn't going so well. She can't even tell him where she's coming from. But just overall, unless he smells something, she doesn't look overly drunk. Maybe there's a language barrier or something like that. But we're going to just skip ahead for a little bit. And because, all right, so we're going to get right to the tests, right? And of course, he's going to stop by asking to get out of the car and all that good stuff. So let's just go ahead and jump ahead to where he asked her to do these tests.
Just step around to the back of the vehicle.
Can I call my cousin?
Not right now. Step around to the back of the vehicle.
Right over here, man.
Hi, how are you?
Good. All right. Well, yeah, we'll have an opportunity to do all that later, but we're just gonna run you through some tests right now.
That's completely fine. I'm just upset because like I followed the guy who was in front of me who pulled over to the side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Thanks.
So if you could just stand right there with your feet together. Okay. I'm just gonna do a test with your eyes. Do you have any issues with your eyes or anything like that? Any health problems?
I'm
No.
good. I'm good.
Okay.
I can see perfectly fine. I'm just
Okay.
I'm just
All right.
upset.
So you can tip my pen right here.
Yes, 100%. I
Okay.
can see it.
All right. So listen.
I'm sorry, my eyelash is actually falling off.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to take that off for the test? I mean,
No, that's
kinda
fine.
hanging off.
It's not really gonna like affect me. I'm just upset.
No. Okay.
Overall, I'm really
Okay, I understand. So you see the tip of my pen right here?
Of course.
Okay, so you're going to follow the tip of my pen and only the tip of my pen with just your eyes, not your head.
That's fine.
Okay, you understand?
Yeah, I'm completely fine.
All right, so just the tip of my pen.
You're doing this. Okay.
Okay, all right.
I'm sorry. I'm just really upset.
Okay.
It's making me so upset.
I understand. So just look at the tip of my pen right here, okay? All right, just your eyes, okay?
Yeah. Sorry.
Just your eyes. Don't move your head at all, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Just your eyes.
I'm just really upset. My head is like.
Okay. All right, but
So
just for
angry.
this test, just to get it done, just your eyes, all right? Not your head.
That's really rude. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm just literally going home to my family.
All right, listen, but just to
mean.
get okay, but to get this test done, you just got to follow my pen, okay? All right. So you see the tip of the pen? Yes. All right. So follow just the tip of my pen. You just gotta.
I am very sorry.
Okay.
It's,
Okay. So take a second.
I think this just has to do with in general. Like, God, I think.
Okay. All right. Just for this test, I just have to be able to see your eyes. All right. We're just making your okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just making sure you're okay to drive. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
I know.
See the tip of the pen? All right. Follow just the tip of the pen with just your eyes. All right.
Not for nothing, but just because that guy pulled up before me, and then I decided to pull over behind him. Doesn't make sense to me. I don't think that's right.
Okay. All right. But listen, we're just doing this test right now. Okay. That is it.
That's
I just need you to focus on the tip of the pen, but you keep moving your head as you're following the pen. You just got to move your eyes. Okay. All right.
Okay, that's completely fine.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Like in my head, I'm thinking about how annoyed I am, but
I understand. So just the tip of the pen. Okay. Listen.
Wait, you don't want me to move my head.
Don't
You
move
just
your
want
head.
my eyes.
Just
to
follow with your
it?
eyes. Just follow with your eyes. Okay. Don't
I'm
move your
sorry.
head.
That's like weird
Okay.
to me. I've never done that before.
All right.
Okay.
Tip of the pen. Just your eyes. Okay. All right. This other officer's just going to run you through.
All right, so that's the first test. Okay. So you guys tell me whether she passed or failed this test. Okay. She can't concentrate. Her manufactured boobies are sticking out, man. And whoever put the little skirt dress together and whatever tape she's using, hands off to the manufacturer, man, because I don't know how these things didn't pop out of her dress. Right? If they had to at some point in the evening, but if they're hanging on, the dress is hanging on for dear life. You know what I'm saying? And so anyway, but you could tell she is not used to men telling her what to do. Not from this kind of standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so that's the first test. You tell me if she passed or failed. And by the way, I think I don't even say what I said, but I think she failed this one.
Here's some test, okay?
That's completely fine.
We're just going to run you through a couple balance tests just to make sure that you're okay to drive, all right?
That's fine.
Do you take any medication?
No, I don't.
Do you have any prior existing injuries?
No, I've never had anything.
Okay. Do you understand the English language?
Yes.
These are just questions I can ask.
Yeah.
All right, the first test is going to be a 9-step walk and turn test. I'm going to put you in the starting position. Don't move from the starting position until I tell you to.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm going to explain the starting position. I'm going to show you, and then you're going to assume the position. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to stop for a real quick second. She has these sneakers on, but she had some heels on before. That would have been the full picture, but she's smart enough to drive with her shoes. A lot of women do that. So they caught her with her sneakers on. She got I don't know, like she got bigger feet than I would expect, but that might just be the shoes.
You're going to take your left foot, you're going to put it on an imaginary line right in front of you. Then you're going to take your right foot and you're going to put it in front of your left like this, with your hands down at your side looking forward. Okay, this is the starting position for this test. You can assume that position now.
Okay, so you just want me to walk?
No. So I'm going to put you, I'll explain again. I'm going to put you in the starting position. Don't move until I tell you to. I understand. So you're going to imagine an indefinite straight line out in front of you. You're going to take your left foot, you're going to put it on that line. Then you're going to take your right foot and you're going to put it directly in front of your left, heel to toe with your hands down at your side, facing forward. It's gonna look like this.
Oh,
And you're
okay.
gonna stay in this position until I tell you to begin. Okay? You can assume that position.
Okay. You just want me to walk?
Nope.
in this?
Nope. So you're just gonna stand like this until I tell you to move. With your hands down at your side facing forward. With your heel to toe, your right heel to your left toe. Just like this. And you can do that now. And just stay just like that until I tell you to begin, okay?
Okay, yeah. That's
Alright, it's
fine.
gonna be a 9-step walk and turn. I'm gonna demonstrate it. You're gonna take 9 steps. I'm gonna demonstrate. I'm gonna take 3. It's gonna look like this, heel to toe. You're gonna count out loud facing forward. 1, 2, 3, all the way to 9. Once you get to 9, you're gonna pivot on your front foot.
I'm sorry. I have fucking anemia. This is so cold.
She's not listening to him. She's not looking at him.
Yeah, just
Okay, just pay attention.
we'll get it done.
Okay? You're gonna pivot on your front foot, and you're gonna take a series of small shuffle steps like this.
5, 2, you good?
And then you're gonna take 9 steps back. 1, 2, 3, all the way to 9, counting out loud.
Okay, that's
Do you understand the
fine.
instructions? Do you understand the
You want me
instructions?
to walk 3 steps and then turn around?
9
and walk-
steps.
Oh.
Heel to toe, counting out loud in a straight line.
Okay, and your hands down at your side. All right.
Okay?
Let me just hold your phone. I'm just gonna hold your phone just
Yeah,
while you do this.
that's fine. I'm
I'll put it right here on your.
cold.
I
You want me
understand.
to demonstrate it again?
You just asked me to walk straight.
Do you want me to show you again? Or do you want to...
No, I just want to go home.
Okay,
that's
you
fine.
can begin the test.
You just want me to walk straight?
With your hands down at your side, counting out loud. Shuffle steps and turn around and go back.
9 steps.
9 steps back. Okay, I'm just going to run you through one more test. It's going to be a one-leg stand test. All right, I'm going to put you in the starting position.
All right, so let me stop after the second test. Listen, you know, she's not listening. She's nice and stacked, but I don't think she failed this test. But you tell me. I think she passed this particular one. So let's wait for the last one.
Once you assume the starting position, don't move until I tell you to, okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
It's just going to be with your feet together and your hands down at your side. Okay? And just stay like this until I tell you to begin. I'm going to demonstrate the test.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to go home.
Okay. You're going to lift the leg of your...
I just want to know.
Okay, you have to...
Okay,
you
just
have to
listen
pay
to the test
attention.
and everything will get explained after. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're going to lift the leg of your choosing approximately 6 inches off the ground. You're going to count out loud 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, so on and so forth until I tell you to stop. It's going to look like this. Okay, you're going to look down at your foot, facing outward, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, so on and so forth until I tell you to stop. If at any point you put your,
Freezing. I'm sorry,
if
but
at any-
everyone's like, oh.
Okay,
if
just
at
listen.
any point you put your foot down, that's okay. Just pick it back up and continue. 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, so on and so forth until I tell you to stop. Okay? But again, you're going to lift your foot, point at your toe outward, and you're going to count out loud 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, so on and so forth until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
All right? You may begin.
So you want me to do 1,000, 2,000, 3,000?
Just
Just
yeah.
count.
No, well, do you need him to explain it again?
I'll explain it one more time. You're going to have your...
1, 2,
Oh, listen.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Okay.
11, 12, 13.
Listen.
Listen, you got to listen to the.
Instructions.
Yes.
I'm really
Look at me.
trying.
So
but I'm
listen,
just-
listen to him one more
Man,
time.
look at me. Hands down at your side, just like
sorry,
this.
I got cold.
You're going to stick your foot out.
Don't start getting modest now, baby.
Approximately 6 inches off the ground. You're going to look down at your toe. You're going to count out loud 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, so on and so forth until I tell you to
1,000,
stop.
2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, 15,000, 20,000, 21,000, 22,000, 23,000, 24,000, 25,000, 25, 26, 27,000.
Okay. Just do me a favor. Just turn around. Turn around. You're under arrest.
Okay, so where did she fail? She had her foot up, but she just skipped some numbers. Okay, so I don't know if that tells you that you're drunk. You know, she's nervous, she's cold, her tits are out. And she skipped like a whole little cadre of numbers between, I think, 17 and 20. So, but she doesn't look pissy drunk to me, but okay, it was enough for the cops. So they're going to go in for the arrest.
You're under arrest. There's your hands on your leg.
Wait, wait,
Oh, just listen, let him handcuff you. Okay. Relax.
wait. I'm sorry. I have a freaking cop exam tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Wait. I'm sorry. Wait. Why are you arresting me?
For driving under the influence, okay?
I'm not driving on those.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Come on. Just walk back to my car. Walk back to my car. Ma'am, come on. Walk back to my car.
Absolutely.
Walk back to my car. Stop. Stop turning into me. Face the car.
70 can have a female 41, so 450.
Do you have anything on you?
If you could have penetrative
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay. Just watch.
I'm not getting in that car
You
because
have to, okay? You don't have a choice. You're under arrest. Have a seat in the car, please.
can you
Ma'am.
no, I'm not getting in that car.
You have to
Ma'am.
get in the car.
Why?
You are under
Because
arrest.
you're under arrest for driving under the
Get in
influence.
the car.
Okay?
I'm just not getting in the car
You
because
have to get in the car.
didn't.
Come on. You got to get in the car.
Please have a seat in the car.
Come on. Get in the car. Don't make this harder than it has to be. Go.
You don't have a choice. You're under arrest. Please have
Okay, so the next 3 minutes, I'm real quick, is chalked up 100% to pretty privilege, okay? If this was a brother or maybe even a white dude, right, these cops would not have whatever patience they do have with this chick.
a seat in the car.
I'm sorry, but what in the test that we did just proved that I
That could all be explained later, but you are under arrest, okay?
I'm not gonna go under the arrest.
You have
are-
to.
you don't
have a
have a
seat in the car.
choice.
I'm not going in this car without knowing
You failed
what
the
I
test.
did when I didn't fail no exams.
Miss.
I'm sorry.
Get into the car.
Have a seat in the car now.
We don't want to have to put you in the car.
I didn't fail my exam, so
Okay.
I don't.
Have a seat in the car. Get in
I'm
the car.
not getting in this car without
Have a seat in the car.
knowing what.
Miss, get in the car.
I'm
Have a seat in
sorry,
the car.
but it's scaring me because I don't know
Okay.
what I did
Okay.
when I didn't do
But you're
anything.
being told you are under arrest, okay? Have a seat in the car.
Respectfully, sir, I am driving home to my family and I didn't do anything. So why are you accusing me?
We're not. You are under arrest. You have to get into the car.
Have a seat in the car.
I didn't fail no exam. So
Okay.
why are you
Have a
doing
seat in the
this?
car.
I have a lot of things going on tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Get in the car.
Oh my God, this is not fair because I'm literally trying to become one of you stupid
Okay.
people respectfully,
Okay,
but
well, have a
that's
seat in the car.
not fair.
Listen, if you want to have a
I
chance of
pulled up
listen,
because the guy in
if
front
you
of
want to have a
me-
chance of anything, listen to our instructions and have a seat in the car.
Stop! You
Have a seat
really
in the car.
are because you know what it is.
Have a seat in the car. We don't want to have to put you in the
paper,
car.
You literally were your whole life, but you're not trying to help me.
Okay, have a seat in the car, please. You don't have a choice. You're under arrest. Have a seat in the car.
If you do this, it's not right.
Okay, have a seat in the car, please. Everything can be explained more and worked out later, but you need to have a
this
seat
is
in the
not
car.
right. No, it cannot be explained.
Okay.
Later. You want to know why? Because you already know that
Okay,
once
just have a seat in the car.
Miss, get in the car, or we're gonna put you in the car. Okay? Get
You have
into
to
the
get in the
car.
car. You're under arrest. Have a seat in the car.
that is so easy for you to say, but it's not right.
Okay.
Okay, just get in the car.
That's not right. Why are you even putting handcuffs on me?
Have
You're
a
under
seat.
arrest. Get in
You
the
have
car.
to get in the car.
I'm not getting in this car unless I have an explanation as to why you're doing that.
Have a seat in the
No,
car.
I need a reason. I'm not getting in this car unless I have a reason. I need a reason. I'm not getting in this car for no reason. Respectfully, you can't do that. You know, you legally you can't do that. You can't put
Get into the car.
you know you can't do that, right?
Oh my God. She says I was trying to be one of you stupid people. Oh man. All right, so we're gonna skip ahead. So we're gonna skip ahead to where she's in the police station, okay? Oh man. This woman has me going, man. She's funny as hell. All right, so and this is her first go around in the police station. She gets read about, I think, some of the rules of the breathalyzer.
Okay, I'm gonna read you this. It's a standard statement for motor vehicle operators. Okay. You have been arrested for driving while intoxicated, NJSA 39-4-50. The law requires you to submit samples of your breath for the purpose of testing to determine alcohol content. A record of the taking of the breath samples, including the test results, will be made. Upon your request, a copy of that record will be made available to you.
That's fine.
Okay. After you have provided samples of your breath for testing, you have the right at your own expense to have a person or physician of your own section take independent samples of your breath, blood, or urine for independent testing. Okay. If you refuse to provide samples of your breath, you will be issued a separate summons for refusal. A court may find you guilty of both refusal and driving while intoxicated. If a court finds you guilty of the refusal, you will be subject to various penalties, including license revocation of up to 20 years, a fine of up to $2,000, installation of an ignition interlock, and referral to an intoxicated driver resource center. These penalties may be in addition to penalties imposed by the court for any other offense of which you are found guilty. You have no legal right to have an attorney, physician, or anyone else present for the purpose of the taking of the breath samples.
That's completely fine.
Okay, yeah. You have no legal right to refuse to give or delay giving samples of your breath. Any response from you that is ambiguous or conditional in any respect to my request that you provide breath samples will be treated as a refusal to submit breath testing. Even if you agree to take the test, but then do not follow my instructions, do not perform the test properly, or do not provide sufficient samples, I will charge you a refusal to submit to breath testing. I repeat, the law requires you to submit samples of your breath for testing. Will you submit samples of your breath?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yo, that's like so not right what you did.
All right, so she said yes to the breath, but you know what? let's go. She says yes here, but all right, so they have to wait for a sergeant or somebody to come in or somebody else. So I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit more, and she has to go to the bathroom. All right, so this is a little interesting.
I'm like,
If you have to go, you can go.
I'm not going. This is embarrassing.
Are you going or not?
What's wrong with you?
All right, so that's enough of that. So the reason why I showed that part is because when she had to go to the bathroom, I think the last thing she thought about was going into a jail cell with that no toilet seat, right? There's no toilet seat probably. Cops standing outside, having to hear her. And luckily, of course, she only had to do a number one. A woman, if she had to do number two, she would hold it in until she died. But so she had to, so you hear her going. So in order for her to do that, she had to really go to the bathroom. Yeah, I swear. Because I know it was the last thing she thought. She would be in the open air with this guy standing outside while she takes a whiz. That's so funny. So we're gonna go jump ahead to now it's time for the breathalyzer. Okay, so we're gonna move ahead. I just wanted to show that the little dynamic of what's real, you know, because I can imagine after all this shit that she really had to go to the bathroom. You know, no problem. All right. Now, this is going to be interesting.
Crazy. Then I'm good. Why? Why?
Why what?
Now,
would you
she's
do
talking
that?
to him, and she's giving him a full
Do what?
frontal.
Like, why would you pull me over?
Oh, it'll all be in the report and it'll be explained to you in court.
No, I'm asking you.
Okay, you
Why?
ran through a stop sign at 17th and Ocean and you almost caused an accident.
No, I didn't.
Okay. That's fine. If that's what you want to believe, that's fine. I'm just telling you why I stopped you.
Do you have a video?
I have my
Because
camera.
I know for a fact that the guy in the front of me ran it. And
Okay.
when I pulled over to the side, he did. So if you're 100% sure that
Okay.
that's what happened,
That's why you were stopped.
I'm not doing nothing else.
That's fine.
So show me the video before you do.
No, we're not gonna do that. We'll just.
Well,
we
I'm not
gotta
doing
get some
something
stuff.
else. I'm telling you right now, I'm not doing nothing else.
Hello.
He's doing a nice little work dog, full punches. He's got to do it. He's got to do it. Solid as a rock.
Ma'am, just sit on the bench. Miss. Just sit on the bench. Come here. Okay. You can do that in this room.
And I am.
Listen, you can do that in this room. You can't do it in that room. You can do it in this room.
Oh, okay.
Take a breath.
You can just say that.
I did. You didn't
Alright,
listen.
well, I just didn't take a breath.
Okay.
Because that's not. If you were me, you would feel exactly the same, if not probably worse.
Okay.
It's true. And you have to put yourself in other people's shoes. That's not cute. It's not cute, it's not nice, it's freaking frustrating, especially when you have a whole. Oh my god. Like, I literally go to investigation for work. Like, that's crazy. Fucking trying to work for the government and you're pulling me over? That shit is
Just relax.
not.
Let us get it. Let us.
How would you feel if you're literally in the process of working for ICE or like some other government shit? You're on my
Alright, relax.
up everything. Can I make one phone call?
Once we're done with everything, yes. We have some stuff we have to do, and then you can have a phone
I
call.
need to make a phone call.
Okay. You can wait.
There-
And then we have to do all the paperwork.
You
But we can't do anything until we
don't
take your breath sample.
have to take my breath samples. That's
You agreed to it. That's why we're doing it.
So yeah, this is where we're at.
I didn't agree to that. I'm just saying that.
Let me stop a little bit because I know I messed up. I was on mute, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and fast forward. After that last time, when she stopped, she used all her feminine wiles, and the point really is that she's really seeing that it's not working with this guy because he's got to be a rock, right? So, so now I fast forwarded to this point where we are right now, and another sergeant comes in, and it's time for her to do the breathalyzer.
Your guy,
So that's a lie.
Sherry, we'll Sherry. Who's off the
And that's not true. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
It's my job.
Yeah, but you're telling me I have to. I don't
No,
have to do anything.
you don't have
that
to.
I
You
don't
just said.
want to.
Yeah, you're right. You're
That's
just gonna
not
be
true.
charged. You're just gonna be charged with refusal
Are we trying for refusal?
if you don't give samples of your breath. Yes. I read you the whole form.
But as far as I know, I'm entitled to make a phone call before
Yep.
I do any of
No,
that,
this isn't
so
television.
I can make a phone
You
call.
can. We can give you a phone call
And
All right, sir.
when we're done with the paperwork. Yes, we can give you a phone
no,
call.
that's not true. Not when you're done with the paperwork.
Okay.
Ask. Ask, because that's not true. That's definitely not true at all. So please ask. And I just need to make this phone call.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. I got it.
Corey, you ready?
Yeah, so we got another minute or so.
60 seconds. So, go.
I'm not doing anything until I make this phone call.
So you're gonna refuse now?
Like I said, legally you're not entitled to do absolutely anything until I make my phone
Do you
call.
want to give samples of your breath or no?
I just said.
You're not getting the phone call until we do all the paperwork.
I said I have to make a phone call, and I'm
you're-
not doing anything until I make my phone call.
Listen, I read you the statement. You said yes. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. You are going to be charged with refusal then.
I said, can I make a phone call?
No, not until we're done with all of this. Then yes, you can make a phone call.
I said, can I make a
But
phone
right
call?
now, we need to know if you're going to give
You can
samples
record
of...
it. I said, can I make a phone call?
Right now, we need to know if you're going to give samples of your breath.
I said, can I make a phone call?
Okay, that's not what we're doing right now.
I said, can I make a phone call?
Okay,
This is
listen.
crazy.
Now she's being obtuse on purpose.
There's no phone call. It's either you're going to do the breath test or you're not going to do the breath test.
Legally, you're supposed to make a phone call.
No, there's
before
no phone
anything.
call.
Yeah, you are.
No.
According to who?
What? According to the law that he just read you.
He didn't read no laws until now. Like, well, actually, he didn't even read no laws. He just said, "Do you want to take this? Yes or no?" Play it back.
Okay, so are you saying you're not going to do a breath test until you get a phone call?
No, play it back, because that's not right.
Oh, no, I'm asking you. Are you saying you're not going to do a breath test
No,
until you get a
I'm
phone
telling
call?
you, play it back, because that's not right.
Okay,
That's not
anything
true.
other
You didn't
than
say
yes,
that.
I will
You
give
just
breath
said
samples
he
is a
read
no.
XYZ. He didn't read XYZ.
Joe, your call.
Oh, gotcha.
My man said, listen, man, you got to make the call because I'm not playing with this chick. So, all right, let's just keep going.
No, they're blank. I'm just going to get them back.
I'm okay with either or. I'm just saying what you're saying is not true. You can take it or not take it. It doesn't make a difference. I'm just not going to do something that doesn't sound right to me.
Okay. This is the last time we're going to ask you. Do you want to give samples of your breath? It's a yes or no. If you say yes, we're going to take your breath samples. If you say no, you're going to be charged with refusal.
Why would I be charged
It's a yes or no.
when prior to any of that you're allowed to make a phone call? So why would I do any of that? When I can make a
Ma'am.
phone call?
You will get a phone call once we finish everything. But right now, we need to know if you're going to give breath samples.
I just told you I want to make a phone call.
Okay. Can you take your shoes off?
Sure.
Take them off.
It's just going to be a review.
Yep. Take your shoes off. Take your shoes off or I'm going to take your shoes off.
This sounds crazy.
Take your shoes off.
I didn't know. I was curious why he moved the camera, and then I said, well, this guy's on his P's and Q's because she's got to bend down to, take her shoes off. So he did this in a modest move, so it wouldn't record her breasts, those dirty billows hanging out, while she's doing it. So I was just being a little slow, but that's why he moved the camera. So I can dig it. This guy's really being careful. You know what I'm saying? He damn sure making sure everything, is videotaped, not touching her, none of that kind of stuff. Because he knows one allegation could cost him his career. So we're going to fast forward a little bit
No, take your shoes off.
to pass this just a little bit to where they're starting to walk towards the cell.
First.
No, not really, because
Okay.
you're a. Okay, that's fine. It's fine, because I know you're allowed to.
Okay. Do you have any other jewelry on?
But if you say I'm not allowed to, then I'll figure it out.
Do you have any other jewelry on?
No.
No? Okay. Then you can put her in the cell.
All right. Walk this way. We're going back into the first cell that you were in when you'd use the restroom.
I'm not.
Come on.
Listen, you have to go in the cell for now. And then we will give you a phone call.
Left. Another left. Keep walking.
Can I make a phone call?
Keep walking. We'll give you a phone call.
I need to.
If you cooperate, you have to keep walking.
Oh my God, you have to annoy you.
Okay, make a left. Make a left. A left, not a right. A left. And then a right into the cell.
You're not.
Go into the cell.
No.
Now, listen, you could tell he slammed that door harder than usual, not just to lock it. It was like all the frustrations of the night was like taken off his shoulders by slamming that goddamn door closed. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. So anyway, so that culminates it. Now we're going to show this next clip. It's going to show the charges and the things of that nature. And that's the end of the tape. So let's look at what the charges are.
1 and F1. Alright, you're getting released, okay? You're good. We have your shoes. Just right out here, make a right. Right down the hallway right here. Right, nope, back here. Right down the hallway. Another right, and then a right into this room. You can put your shoes on. You come out this way. Keep going straight. All the way to the end, There's going to be a button on your left. You can hit that button. This button. Yep, I got it. And now you can open the door. Alright, here's all your property. Tomorrow it's going to be $125 for the tow, and then it's going to be an $80 extra charge, cash. Alright.
For a future that's built to last. Together we rise above, fueled by passion and love. No one's above the law. No crown, no throne, no heart beside. In the
Thanks for hanging out for a while. I thought that was pretty fun, man.
that's true for the weak and strong.
You know, and it didn't work out with her for the night. So I don't know how drunk she was. She didn't drink enough a lot. I think she should have. I'm not sure what she did that drunk, right? She might have passed that. She got off right. Because all that stuff we read about her getting some kind of major penalty, they just made her pay a fine and has to take a class.
Breaking down the
So
dreaded wall.
from that standpoint, she got off right. So that's all pretty
With
good.
every step we
I don't know what kind of judge she's in terms of judge.
now is our
But man,
time.
it's still your brother, man. Forget about it. She was in beat up. If they're still alive, maybe. Who knows?
We're united, fierce and free.
Everybody can't really do the kind of shit that she did.
Justice
But
flows
you know what?
eternally.
It's like the record said.
No one's above the law.
The privilege only just
when the eyes are right and wrong, that's true for the
Okay,
weekend.
marriage, politics, and sports.